Welcome back to another episode of Murder and Coffee. Today, we will be taking a look at the case of Aaron Howard and the tragic events that surrounded him on this particular day on September 1st, 2018, along with the people who are currently incarcerated for the crime of murder. So, Aaron Howard, who was he? He was just a simple, middle class man doing what he thought was the right thing, working hard, putting food on the table, taking care of his children and his common law wife, Cara Box. The two of them just recently moved into a bigger, better home in a what they believed was a safer neighborhood, and in a neighborhood that just happened to have a much better scoring for school, the public school system where they lived in Abilene, Texas. So shortly after moving into the home, they decided that they were going to replace some furniture, an entertainment center that had gotten damaged in the move, and a bed that had just outlived its entire life cycle. So Aaron took the entertainment center apart and threw it into what is called a communal dumpster. One dumpster every four homes, and then the next four homes another one. Now these are big plastic dumpsters that they come by, and they're placed in an alleyway, so they're not necessarily on the street, so they're not really a blight on the community and detracting from the area around them. So he took the entertainment center apart, put it in the dumpster, no problems. Nothing went wrong at all. Nobody complained, and it was gone. Case closed. Next week, they decided they were going to replace a single bed and box spring. So he put the box spring into the dumpster again. He didn't break it down this time, but he put it in the dumpster, and it fit into the dumpster completely and was gone. No problem. Next week, third week after moving into their new home, he took the mattress, put it out into the dumpster, and went about his life, going to work, raising his family, doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Well, the day after he put it in the dumpster, he found that somebody had taken it out of the dumpster and tossed it into his backyard. Odd. Not really, worried about it too much. Picked it back up, put it back in the dumpster. Next day, gets off of work, comes home, he finds it thrown into his backyard again. Now he's getting a little bit hot. He goes out, puts it back in the dumpster, but later on that afternoon, he sees that his neighbor, Johnnie Dee Allen Miller, age 67, come out of his back door of his home, walk through his backyard, and pulls it out of the dumpster and tosses it back into the yard of Aaron Howard. Upset about this, completely baffled by why this man is pulling this stuff out of the dumpster and tossing it into his yard, is beyond him. He's never even met the man. He's never had a conversation with him. Nothing. So he goes out, grabs the mattress, drags it back up to the dumpster to go put it back in there, and has words with Johnnie Dee Allen Miller about this mattress. And says, "Why are you throwing this in my yard?" Johnny says to him, "You can't have that in the dumpster. You have to break it down, otherwise they won't take it." And he's like, "But they already took all the other things that I've put in there that were the same size. I don't understand why this is an issue." Trying to be the civil person here, level-headed individual, standing there with his niece next to him, age 11, and two other minor children in the backyard. His brother walks up and is listening to the conversation. Now, his girlfriend, Cara, walks up as well. And she is listening at first to the heated argument between the two of them. They're going back and forth. Miller is accusing him of doing wrong. And Aaron is then telling him, please, just stop throwing this in my yard. They'll take it like this. They took all the other items. And Miller is then being extremely persistent. He's becoming more agitated as he learns. Kara then breaks out her cell phone and decides, I'm going to record this just in case that something like this goes wrong. Before she knows it, Johnnie Dee Allen Miller pulled out a handgun and stuck it inches away from Aaron Howard's face and said, back off or I'm going to blow your effing head off. Baffled by this, he backs up and says, are you kidding me? There's a minor child standing right next to me. Why in the hell are you doing this? Why would you go to this place? Why would you go to this point? It's garbage. I'm trying to get rid of the garbage. Shortly thereafter, Michael Theodore Miller, Johnny's son, comes out with a sawed off, well, not really sawed off, but it's a short barrel, and a pistol grip on it instead of a normal hunting stock. Shotgun, pump shotgun. Comes out with that and is pointing it not only at Kara and at Aaron and anyone else who's standing around. He points it at him and says, get away from my dad. Oh, they didn't settle down from there. Now tempers are really getting heated. And they exchange more words back and forth. And the Miller's son, Michael Theodore, is standing behind his father and egging them on like there is no tomorrow. All Aaron and Kara want is for him to leave them alone, let the trash come, and pick up the what is in the dumpster and throw it away. But he won't let them have it. He's just egging them on. So Aaron backs up. His brother has now come up behind him and handed him a baseball bat just in case this really does start to turn south. Well, it did, in short order. While Kara's box is standing there recording this entire exchange back and forth between the two of them, verbally, Aaron standing about 7 feet away, Kara steps in the middle to try to defuse the situation between the Millers and Aaron. And as soon as she does, and she's trying to talk to the Miller, he raises his handgun again and shoots Aaron Howard twice in the abdomen, dropping him to the ground. His son then takes 2 steps to the left, pumped the shotgun, and shot Aaron once at close range from about 5 feet away with the shotgun, hitting him in the head and upper torso of his body, dropping him immediately to one knee from the shotgun blast. The father, Johnnie Dee Allen Miller, again, age 67, steps up, shoots him one more time in the side of the head, neck area, and one more in the upper torso. He then falls flat on the ground, face down, unable to move, most likely moments away from death. He then pulls the gun at Kara Box and tells her to get on the effing ground, that he's going to blow her head off. Why? A mattress. Aaron Howard was more than 7 feet away at the time when he shot him twice in the stomach, abdomen area. A mattress. A dirty, broken mattress. He killed him. He never made it. Before he even arrived at the hospital, he was pronounced dead. They put him on the life support and tried to do some emergency intervention, for his life on the way there and in the ER. but he never regained consciousness. He was dead over a mattress. So both of the Millers were originally arrested, and in December of 2018, and they were released on $25,000 bond. Well, Carl released the video of the attack and murder of Aaron Howard to the media and anybody that wanted to see it. The DA, looking like a complete a-hole that he is, quickly realized, you know what, we better call them back in, revoke their bond, and up it, because this doesn't look good for us. Yeah, that $25,000, that was $12,000 for the son, $12,500 for the father. 10% required to bail out. They brought them back in after revoking their bail, raised it to $250,000 for each. They're both currently charged with first-degree murder. They murdered their neighbor over a mattress. A mattress, a single bed mattress.